What's the vibes, man? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you. I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Best. That's this channel you watching right here. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you are on. I don't know why I got this OG thing on. But yeah, man. Like I said, follow me on Twitter, man. Like, share, sub. Uh to the channel Blunt Money Bets. If you want all the plays when they drop, sub to the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the description of the video. In the bio of my Twitter page. Recap. Lost 3.6 units yesterday. Straight to straight in. Blunt Money Bets lost, and then you put that with a straight bet losing and you're cooked. Keeping it super light today. Just focusing on getting green. I'm alright, man. Life is good. Can't complain, man. WNBA been a little ass lately, but ready to turn it around. Don't have much today, so it'll be a short show. Y'all know Monday shows are always short anyway. It's really tough for me to do Monday shows in general because of my schedule. But man, let's do it. I don't know if I gave this out yesterday on stream or not, but Courtney Williams over a 25.5 PRA. I did my show with Flo. Locked it in. Well, I did a show with Flo, locked it in on his show, and I thought I gave it to you guys yesterday. Let me make sure it's still available. If not, you guys can pivot toward her rebounds and assists or her points, rebounds, and assists. But I got two straights. I'll share them both with you guys. Oh my God. This has gone up 2 now? Okay. So yeah, I don't endorse that. Let's see what her rebounds are now. I don't endorse that going up 2 now. So if you can't get the PRA, I would look at, well, I don't care. I'd run it back. Courtney Williams 5 rebounds in Minnesota to win, or you could play Courtney Williams 6 rebounds, 8 rebounds in both matchups versus this team this season, over a PRA in both games against this team this season. Chicago allowing guards to rebound the ball. So I like this spot for her. We got the PRA 25.5, gave that out yesterday. My goodness, 27.5 is just a bucket, but still, I don't like that. But I played that for a unit. Also, just put a play in, so it should still be good. Half a unit. Angel double-double. Alyssa Thomas, 8 assists, minus 120. Really like the value on that. Played that for a half a unit. We'll see. I got Blunt Money Bets coming because I don't feel strong enough about a lot of stuff anyway today, aside from me wanting to keep it light just to focus on mostly straight bets and getting in the green. A lot of leans. So there's that. All right. Angel Reese double-double. Alyssa Thomas, 8 assists. That is a minus 120. Played that for a half a unit. And I also took Courtney Williams over her PRA. Right now, I would pivot toward the 5 rebounds in Minnesota money line personally instead of the 27.5 PRA. And I would do that for 0.75 units instead of the unit for the 25.5 PRA. If you insist on playing the PRA over 25.5, let me see. I would do it for a half a unit. Okay? As far as Blunt Money Bets, man, let's get into it. Courtney Williams, Timmy Fake Bailey, each to have 8 rebounds and each to have 10 rebounds. So Court and Timmy, 8 rebounds apiece was a plus 22.76, probably a little higher because my cash out went down. And the 10 and 10 is a plus 13,000. Now, long shot. But it stuck out to me that Timmy Fake Bailey, first off, Phoenix is allowing opposing centers to rebound. You look at who's Phoenix played lately. A bunch of people from Minnesota had a bunch of people from Minnesota had a good rebounding game. Obviously, Courtney with 6, Elena with 9, Fee with 7, but you also had Jessica Shepard getting 7 off the bench. Against Dallas, we know one of those games, Lee Yuru went absolutely crazy, but in the game that they got blown out, Freaky T also had a double-double off the bench. Well, she had 9 and 10 off the bench. Misha Hines-Allen had 11 and 8 off the bench as well. And Lee Yuru had 2 and 7 starting. Luis Goddensalder had 4 and 8 starting. I'm terrible with the names right now. But long story short, a lot of rebounds, even in a blowout, available. All right, so that's 3 games with strong, either 9 or 10 rebound appearances from bigs against the Aces. Asia went dummy. She had 18 rebounds. All right, so maybe that could be Timmy tonight. And the Liberty, I don't think nobody went crazy here. Yeah, I remember capping this. Like, oh, Liberty, it would have been nice to go 5-5. But Sabali had 6 rebounds in 21 minutes. So Timmy had 10 rebounds the first time she played this team. Her second most rebounds in the game this season came against this team. We know Phoenix is still small up front. Whoever's guarding Alyssa Thomas, which may be Timmy, it may be Timmy, but whoever's guarding Alyssa Thomas, they're going to sag off and have the ability to rebound anyway. It could be a Kayla Thornton night, could be Kayla Thornton rebound night. But I like the upside with Timmy. Also, was kind of talking me off of soon to be Queen Kayla. 27 minutes in back-to-back games. I don't like that. Under might be a good play for her today. You can get to 15 and a half. If you want to put it with something else on ESPN bet, and I'll give a blunt money bet out with that in a second. But yeah, and it's just too much. No, last game was one of their wasn't last game one of the better games of the season. And y'all know I like my Valks. Y'all know I like my Valks. But yeah, last game, they lost to the Aces by 2 and scored 102 points. Nobody's played over 27 minutes. And to me, that's what this coach wants to do. I'm sorry, Veronica Burton played 28 minutes. Everybody else would under that. And to me, that's what makes this team great. That's why I like betting the Valkyrie. That's why often say I think the Valkyrie in the league, especially the best bench. But I think, if you go 4 through 12, maybe even 3 through 12, it ain't much better players in the bench because everybody come in as a rotation player. We might not have no superstar that's going to come out here and give you 20. Now, if somebody give you 20, you're probably going to lose. But we got a bunch of 12, 13, 9, 14, and anybody can do it any given night. Somebody off the bench. Xander Lassini, Carla Light, Mobile, all three just come off the bench, change a game. You got your starters. So with that being said, Kayla Thornton minutes going down. Timmy Fagg-Bailey minutes, about the same, 27, 20 minutes. I'll take a stab at Timmy. So I played Timmy 10 for a tenth of a unit at plus 1,100, 10 rebounds, tenth of a unit. And I just fifth of a unit on each, a fifth of a unit on the 8 and 8, a fifth of a unit on the 10 and 10, keeping it super light. Just leans, see if it can come through. And the Courtney Williams rebounds goes without saying. Give you guys a couple more blood money bets. Again, I don't have much. Give you guys what I have and we get up out of here. All right, let's do, and then I'll kind of give you guys lean for the games too, just how I lean side and total and all that stuff. Blunt money bet here. The 33% boost on DraftKings. I played the Lynx first half full game money line. The game under 163.5. 20 points to be scored by Fee. AT, 8 assists, and Kayla Thornton with 6 rebounds. All right. I really like this game to go under today. I kind of like the second game to go over, but I like this game to go under today because I think that the Lynx defense is going to come to play, and I think that we'll maybe see shades of that old Chicago offense that couldn't score. We shall see. But yeah, give me Lynx first half full game money line. The game total under 163.5. I moved it a bit. Feeder scored 20. She got off to a slow start last game. Courtney Williams said she wanted to get her going early this game. Hopefully that's early. Courtney Williams assists to feed points. Alyssa Thomas 8 assists and Kayla Thornton 6 rebounds. Really like that. All right. Just put a tenth of a unit on it. Plus 577 with the boost. Like I said, keeping it extremely light with the blunt money bets. And I got one more to share with you guys on ESPN Bet. Angel 30 PRA, because as much as I think the game could go under and Chicago could be held down, Angel gonna get her numbers. Ariel Atkins under 15.5 points. I think that a lot of them scoring well in the first half because they didn't score well in the second half, but a lot of them scoring well in the first half had to do with Ariel Atkins hitting every shot under the sun. I'm not sure that happens again tonight. Kayla Thornton under 15.5 points. I already told you guys. I think that's generous. We'll take that under. She could hit, but I'll take that under. And Veronica Burton, 8 points, because opposing point guards have been giving the Valkyries fits. Courtney Williams, or just guards. Courtney Williams had like 16. The Dallas girls, JJ had a good game at 17. I think Zaza had like 12 off the bench. Let me see. No, Zaza had 15. JJ had 17. Paige had a bad game, but the game, and that's the game that Phoenix beat Dallas. But the game before that, Zaza had 28. Quigley had 17. Paige had 23. Just told you Courtney got right. Jackie Young had 15 and very limited shooting, 5 of 9 shooting. Drew Lloyd even scored 10 points on 6 shots. So, uh, they're letting guards get right. And Natasha Cloud, I think, had a big game too. Well, for her, 14, 4, and 7 for Tosh. So we're not asking much. We know Veronica Burton minutes go up and down. We know Veronica Burton will go a whole entire quarter without shooting. But she tends to come up big in the fourth quarter. And in a game that I think is going to be determined in the fourth quarter, I think Veronica Burton's going to be getting downhill, getting to the line, maybe hitting a couple threes in the fourth quarter. So took her 8 points. Kayla Thornton under 15.5 points. Ariel Atkins under 15.5 points. And Angel Reese 30 PRA. Put my 30% boost on that. Took it from whatever it was to it's a plus 650 now and a tenth of a unit on that. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the blunt money bets, man. See if we can bring it home, all right? As far as just, I told you guys I think Minnesota comes back and get right. I don't know if they cover that spread, but I think they'll come out in the first half winning. We'll see. And then they ultimately win the game. So the first half full game is a look. Angel double at minus 270, minus 330. If you can find something to pair with it like I did, always a good look. We talked about court PRA. Kayla and Rachel Bandham threes could be a good look. I don't think it's going to be that type of game tonight, though. But, they're in good spots. Valks are allowing threes. So maybe a Sammy Whitcomb look, even though I don't like her three. Maybe one of the girls to hit two, like Kayla. What's the girl name? Lanska, somebody like that. DeWanna Bonner rebounds. If we get any of her lines, DeWanna Bonner rebounds would be worth the look. Let's see. Do we got some Bonner lines? Saloon rebounds possibly worth the look. Y'all know I like my Sammy Whitcomb rebounds. Could be worth the look as well. So, and as far as the second game, like I said, I told you guys before Valkyries went on this long road trip. I said I liked Seattle, and we took. I liked the Valks, and we beat. We cashed on that because I took the Valks against Seattle because I said this is one of the best home teams in the league with the home court advantage. They're coming off one of their best stretches of beating Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, and almost beating the Liberty. This crowd is going to be crazy because they're not going to see their team for 2 weeks. Came out, they got right, got the W. Crowd was crazy. Now it's the opposite. That crowd's starving. They just seen their team go up against a murderer's row. Look at this. Look, who not losing all these games? Aces. Okay, valid. Aces is ass, but the Aces got everything to play for right now, and they lost that game by 2 in Las Vegas. Good showing. Beat the fighting Caitlin Clarks by 19. So you spanked them. It was a revenge spot. Didn't matter. You went in Indy and spanked them. Atlanta, you lost that game in Atlanta. Not a good, Atlanta, obviously one of the better teams in the league, but you lost that game by 9 in Atlanta. You should have covered the spread, but old girl fouled at the end. I'll never forget, Kate Martin fouled at the end, should have covered the 7. Kate Martin fouled at the end. They shot 2 free throws, got it to 9. And then you lost to the Lynx. So this is a hell of a road trip. Minnesota, Atlanta, Indiana, and Las Vegas. And your ass is going all over the place. You ain't going like that. You're going up, down, left, right, east, west. And, you went 1 and 3, but you did cover 2 of the, you should have covered 3 of the 4. In none of these games, you got blown out. Minnesota, the spread was 9.5, 10. Y'all lost by 11. Again, within a bucket of covering that spread. Same thing against Atlanta. Within a bucket of covering that spread. Spanked Indiana as an outright dog. And they was a 5-point dog against the Aces, and they covered that. Lost that game by 2. So I still think the Valks are a good team. They got revenge on their mind tonight. If the Valks are hitting their threes, good luck. But the same thing with Phoenix. So I don't feel confident. I like the Valks, but I don't feel super confident. I really like the over. I might get there with the over. Problem is the Valks can D you up and slow the game down. But I know the Valks gonna get threes up, and that's all Phoenix do is shoot damn threes. So that's like a game that if the teams just shoot decent from 3, it's gonna go over. So that's why I lean there. Couldn't talk you off of Tip Hayes, but I told you for the most part, I'm off of the Valks betting their over points because nobody's getting over 28 minutes. And I can see the same thing happen tonight. Everybody's interchangeable. All right. So that's that, man. Miguel in the building, man. Everything is good. Trying to get up out of this slump. You know the vibes, man. Lano, what up? What's popping, my boy? Yeah, Alaska, Felix in the building. And I just need this one game, this first game to be respectful. We'll see. I think the second game got more potential. But yeah, I would love an Angel Reese double-double in the first game to get us going, and Courtney Williams to flirt with a triple-double. That would be absolutely nice. All right, gang. That's that, man. I'll be back tomorrow. Not sure if it's gonna be early or late. Um, Not sure when I'll be back, but I will be back sometime tomorrow. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. Sub to the Cap Collective Discord if you want all the plays as soon as they drop. Definitely appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with me. Just to recap, we on court over 25.5 PRA. If you're gonna do 27.5 PRA, do half a unit. And I like I'm sorry, I like Alyssa Thomas. My boy the Gale said Dream Fresh off a retweet. But yeah, I like Alyssa Thomas 8 assists with Angel double-double. And that's a minus 24 half a unit as well. All right. As always, man, hit that like button on the way out. Greatly appreciate y'all rocking with me. You know the vibe.